Hi guys, Smithy here. Welcome back to the channel. Now for ages people have been asking me about my golf swing, where I play golf, but the most common question for me is what's in my bag. So today we're going to go through it. So to start off with, we're going to talk about the bag itself. So I have been using a stand bag, a Nike stand bag, you might have seen in some of my videos, but now just borrowing from a friend of mine, testing out a cart bag which is from Untitled. Very nice, love the colour of it, and it's got so many pockets which is good for carrying all my camera equipment. Plenty of room in the front pocket here for golf balls, plenty of room for tees, and those little side pockets for drinks, jackets, all kind of camera holding equipment, etc. And most importantly, a rain hood. Now first up, before I start going through what's in my bag with clubs, I want to show you what ball I play. Really important for most people to keep hold of the same golf ball. I see so many golfers out there that continuously say they'll just pick up whatever's in their bag. It's really important to have something that you're confident with, that suits your swing style and your swing speed, and how you like to feel around the greens. So for me this year, it's a Srixon AD 333, if I can find it. AD 333 Srixon. So for me, I absolutely love these balls. They're fantastic with your driver and irons off the tee, so feel quite firm off the club face, but also still feel quite soft around the greens as well. So for me, I absolutely love these. I'm really looking forward to playing the whole season, playing just this one ball, the Srixon AD 333. And also, like a lot of you out there, struggle with yardages, so something that is not very easy to work out on your own unless you've got a really fancy Bushnell or a rangefinder. So for me, I use this. It's a S3 Garmin watch. Fantastic, it's just really good for giving me the front, middle and back to greens. As I say, I don't worry too much about bunkers and stuff because I generally work that out from course planners, but for front, middle and back, for pitching into greens, this thing saves me an awful lot of shots. So as some of you might have seen on today's social media posts on Instagram and Twitter, I've been struggling with my putter for the last few weeks. Putter in question, this. The TaylorMade Fontana Ghost. Now I've had this for, I want to say 3 or 4 years now. Bought it second hand. Love the look of it. Down by the ball, frames up lovely to the ball, perfect for alignment. Just slightly curved at the hosel, but yeah, overall always really loved it. Something I've got on really well over time with, and even though it's second hand, it's in fantastic condition as well. So again, something that I've always really done well with. Did come with the standard TaylorMade Finner grip. Did have put on it and still do use the Super Stroke. So it's the Mid Slim 2.0. I haven't got the biggest hands, but I prefer something a little bit chunkier than the standard grip. Just saves me turning my hands over quite as much. So it's on a naughty step at the moment, but at the moment it's a TaylorMade Rossa Fontana Ghost. Onto my gap wedges, my favourite part of my bag. So again, a few years ago, decided not to buy a brand new, but bought about a month old, so pretty much as good as new. These two beauties. Ping Glide in a 52 and a 58 degree. So they're the Ping Glide, both the SS Bounce and their black dot standard dot. But I absolutely love them. They feel fantastic and really give a lot of confidence down by the ball, especially my 58. So my 58, I just love the way that I'm able to use it for a lot of different types of shots. So I can open the face up, so play them lovely flop shots over bunkers like you might have seen in Big Oggie's video. And it's just a really good kind of ambidextrous club for me, so I love it. On both of them, I've got the Golf Pride multi-compound grips. I don't have these, and you'll see this in my other clubs at the moment. I like them. I don't know whether I'd like them. They're very good for feel around the greens, but I don't know whether I'd like them on my longer irons as well. But that might be something I try out in the future. Now onto my irons themselves. So you've seen I've already got the ping wedges, also got ping irons as well. So bought these a little while ago, actually again second hand through an old manager of mine at one of the jobs I had, and I love them. So they are the Ping Raptures. So I've looked up, I think they're about 10 years old now from brand new, but very much in the same kind of classic styles you'll see now in the G400s, and the past ranges G30 and G ranges as well. So very, very similar in look. Still pretty chunky cavity back club. Don't get to play as often as I can. If I was playing every week, guaranteed a couple of times a week, I could probably get away with something with slightly less cavity, but sometimes I go for 3 weeks without playing golf, so I need a little bit of help sometimes. But got these in a 4-2 sand wedge and absolutely love them. Always felt very comfortable with them, and they've always performed pretty well for me. So they are the standard regular grips, regular shafts in there, and also the standard ping grips, which I have always really liked. Great for alignment. They look very classic, very simple, but they kind of sit nicely down by the ball, and the grips are perfect for me. So again, something that I done myself, and I absolutely love these grips. It's why I'm hesitant about changing over to the multi-compounds. Now, having the 2 wedges in my bag as well as my irons going all the way from 4 to sand wedge, don't have a lot of room for my top end of my bag, and that's something that I actually generally really struggle with. So my gapping of kind of 180 to 200 yards has always been a bit of an interesting distance for me, and one I've really struggled with. Never really liked hybrids. I've tried them, never really got on with them. It's not really been my cup of tea. Something I have had in my bag for a long time is a 5-wood. Now, anyone that's played with me will know that I've got a trusty 5-wood. It's seen better days. It is very old, and I can't even remember where I picked it up, but ever since I've played it, I loved hitting it. It's always been really good, and pretty much always hit my number around the kind of 190, 200 mark. And that is, the Dunlop 65i Titanium Morris. It's an absolute beaut. It's seen better days. There's a lot of chunks out of it, as you can see, but I absolutely love it. Everyone I think's got a kind of club in their bag that said trusty. You'll see people like Mark Crossfield that had kind of rinky dinks in his bag for a long time. I don't think he's actually got rid of it, but this is my rinky dinks. I absolutely love it. I haven't found another 5-wood that I enjoy playing with as much and gives me the consistency. So to be honest with you, I'll carry on using it. It's got a very, what they call a performance graphite shaft, and you see that performance graphite, regular 65i by Dunlop. I have no idea, I've never re-gripped it. Again, probably something that should do it at some point. It's lost its grip, but I manage it as well as any other club. So for me at the moment, I don't really see the point in changing it around too much. Moving on to my 3-wood. So gapping, I go 4 iron, over to 5-wood, then over to 3-wood, onto my driver. So my 3-wood, it's my latest club in my bag. Now, it won't look like it because it's something that at the moment I'm actually borrowing. So I'm kind of, I get on with it sometimes, and when I do, it goes fantastically. On the range, it's great. I just struggle because I don't practice with it enough. And that is the Ping G25. Head cover's absolutely battered. G25 3-wood. So it's 15.5 of loft. You can see there, G25. And yeah, it's regular flex. It is, yeah, that's a standard TFC shaft that come in it. Red in colour, which is quite cool. I saw it at Liverpool, so it goes pretty well. I generally get on with it quite well. Just a standard ping grip on it again, which has still got loads of grip for a used club, which is great. And like I say, when I hit it really well, when I hit it good, it's fantastic. Just need to control my misses a little bit more with it. So that is something that over time I think is good. So it looks like it's going to stay in the bag. And finally, the club that you've all been waiting for. It's what everyone talks about. Everyone wants to hit it 300 yards. It is the driver. So I've had this in my bag for 2 years. Bought it from American Golf, actually where I now work, and I've generally gone on with it really, really well. I had a driver before, an old ping driver, and didn't really ever get on with it. Struggled with it, left and right, up and down, just didn't really know where my miss was with it. This is something that I've really gone on with. Driver that I'm using, Ping G30. That's a G30 SF Tech head, so it's a draw biased, 10 degree. I just have it as neutral at 10 degree, and it's got just a regular TFC 416 shaft in it with new a Golf Pro multi-compound. So something that I am really liking with my driver is having, again, like my wedge, is something with a little bit more feel, and use it for the first time today and liked it. It was good, performed pretty well. It was good to have the new grip on. I definitely felt I wasn't letting it slip through my hands quite as much. And as you see some of my other vlogs before, my driver had been something that had gone a little bit amiss over the last couple of weeks and months. I have always lost it out to the right, so that's why I got the SF Tech, which is a draw bias head. I'm struggling now I'm actually hitting too far left, so I'm overdrawing a lot of shots. So something I'm really having to work on is turning my body, not just upper body but lower body through the ball as well. I'm really making sure that I'm keeping that club head neutral through impact and strike with it as well, because I have been quite prone to hitting quite high off the face. I call them high lefts at the moment, because I'm catching it quite out of the toe and closing the face. So that concludes what's in my bag for 2018. So I'll keep you up to date with any additions. Leave your comments below. What do you think? Any clubs that you've got in the bag that are the same as mine? Don't forget to like and subscribe below if you want to see more content just like this.